Hello viewers and welcome to Novus Talks with me, your host Novus Corvus. And yeah, first things first, different room obviously. Believe it or not, this is my actual bedroom. Normally I record in the spare room, which is downstairs, but as I explained in a previous video, the light I use for my regular videos was damaged, so the lighting for that, at the moment, I don't have it. Because of certain other situations at the moment, I can't use that room anyway, so here we are with this will have to do. And yeah, it feels strange for me, as I'm sure it feels strange for you as well. But yeah, first video of 2023. This is kind of strange. Normally I like to do videos like on the first day of the new year, but as I've explained in a few videos already, there's been a lot of stuff going on the last couple of months, so my ability to record videos has been impacted quite a bit. But anyways, for the first video of 2023, I wanted to do the same thing I did last year, and I think the year before as well, which is to look back and reflect on the videos I did in the previous year, in 2022. Which is interesting this year because like last time I did this for 2022's video, looking back on 2021, I just split it up to two parts because there was so much content there. There were so many different videos I had to look back on. And they reached like 20 minutes long, each video there. But this year, I didn't do as many videos, but the ones that I did, they're all kind of reaction videos, which I talked about before, but it's quite interesting actually. It's kind of funny because I don't think I've ever really done that many reaction videos in succession to each other. Like the vast majority of my videos this year are all reaction, bar like 2 or 3 of them. So it's kind of strange to see, but as someone who kind of prefers doing reaction content, I'm quite happy with it. Obviously, I would have liked to have done a fair bit more, to be honest with you. There was loads of other videos I could have done, talking about the filming of Saw, theories on Transformers, and tons of other stuff, more Nintendo videos, but the last few months of the year just kind of caught up to me, and I didn't really get to delve into doing that sort of stuff. And admittedly, there was an element of laziness to it as well. And in, practical situations like work, I was working over the Christmas, so I didn't have free time on my hands there either. So it's just a whole storm of things at the moment. Not quite sure when things will settle down, but soon enough, hopefully, with any luck. But yeah, going into 2023, as I said in my New Year's video, I'm still planning to continue making videos, as always. I don't know about the frequency of it, given how things are going at the moment personally, but we'll see how that fares out in my own life. But apart from that, I plan to continue making videos, do as many as I can. It's probably going to be in this room for the next while, which, I'm sure doesn't really make a difference to you, but just something I'm just going to throw out there anyway in case anyone's confused, because I'm sure it's quite a shock, considering you're probably so used to the wooden backgrounds and whatnot behind me. But yeah, I mean, Transformers comes out this year. That's a strange thing, but yeah, Transformers Rise of the Beasts comes out in June. A new Transformers movie. I mean, as you can see, I have an Optimus poster there, and I have another one there from the last night. It's been 5 years since the last Transformers movie. Technically, it's been four years and a month, but you know what I mean. It's 2018 was the last time we had a Transformers movie. And this year, we're about to get another one. So it'll be interesting to see how, what the whole landscape of the Transformers movies ends up looking like following the release of Rise of the Beasts. Where the future heads, continuity, all that sort of stuff. I'm anticipating it for sure. I don't know if I can quite say I'm excited. I liked the trailer. It was cool and it was exciting, but it didn't get me as excited as The Last Knight did. I was very burnt out by The Last Knight and Bumblebee as well. Those two movies really kind of killed a lot of my belief and trust in Transformers. But obviously this franchise is near and dear to me, so I am still going to be coming back for more, no matter how many times it burns me. So I will be obviously checking out Rise of the Beasts a load of times, even if I don't like it. But it'll be interesting to see, will this be a return to form, or will they deviate more from what we expect? Will this be the worst one yet? Will it be the best one yet? I don't know. I'm very skeptical of it. I have a lot of doubts, but it remains to be seen how it all plays out. And obviously, Saw 10, another Saw movie. It's been 2 or 3 years, I think, 3 years now, I think, since Spiral from the Book of Saw. Crazy. Well, actually, it came out in 2021, rather, 2 years, but you know what I mean. So I'm sure, trailers and stuff. We haven't seen much from the filming, so there's not a lot of talking I could have done about that anyway in videos, other than Shawnee Smith, the actress from Saw 1, 2, and 3. She played Amanda. She's back in it. Whether that's flashbacks or not, probably. But again, we don't know anything about it. We just know she's back. So there has been a lot to talk about there, to be fair. But it is interesting. We didn't really see a lot from the filming, which was unusual. We saw one photo of John Kramer, but it wasn't like Spiral or Jigsaw where we saw sets or traps being built. So they kind of kept a lot of it under wraps, I think. But obviously the lead up to that, really looking forward to getting trailers and doing reactions and doing the whole Saw hype cycle again, because I'm looking forward to that. It's been 5 years now, well, I suppose 6 years now since Jigsaw, which is when my kind of hype for these newer Saw movies started. So to be back in that cycle again, I like it. I enjoyed it. It's fun, regardless how the movie turns out again. And then on the gaming side, I mean, we have another Bayonetta game coming out. I mean, as strange as that sounds, Bayonetta 3 just came out. We were talking about it for 5 years. We went 5 years with no information on that game. We got a trailer in 2021. It was like another 6 or 7 months before we got another trailer, and then like 2 months later the game was out. And now we're talking about the next game already. It's strange, but yeah. Bayonetta Origins: Cereza and the Lost Demon. As I said in my Game Awards reaction video, I think this is going to become a sub-series. Because the Bayonetta Origins subtitle has the subtitle of Cereza and the Lost Demon, I think there's going to be another Bayonetta Origins game. Helena Taylor mentioned something about a Jean spin-off, so maybe they're going to do something with Jean and it'll be in the 2D style like we saw in Bayonetta 3. I do think that's what they're going to do for that. And I imagine maybe Viola or Luca will get one as well. So I think that will become a little spin-off series. I am excited for it. Well, I don't know if I'm excited. I'm interested in it. The art style I'm a bit iffy on. I don't like the fact that Bayonetta has gone full child-friendly. Bayonetta 3 wasn't very good. It ruined a lot of things. And obviously it kind of toned down the sexual element a lot as well. So Bayonetta is in a weird place at the moment. So I'm not quite sure how to feel, or if I really trust Hideki Kamiya to steer the franchise in the right direction at the moment. But this is a spin-off. It's not Bayonetta 4. I suspect we'll be waiting till the middle of next generation for that. But it'll be interesting. I'll talk about it, and if we get more trailers, obviously I'll react to them. But €60 though. I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of people, I'm not spending €60 on that. Like, that is not a €60 game. It had a demo or something in Bayonetta 3, but I didn't get that far. I bought the book, but I didn't get the keys to unlock it because Bayonetta 3 doesn't have a lot of replayability. And it's so kind of annoying to play it that it just kind of pushed me away and I stopped playing it. So I didn't unlock that, but I know that it's there anyway. I didn't even fight Rodon either. And obviously outside of that, the big Nintendo game this year, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It's Breath of the Wild 2. That is going to be crazy when that comes out. That is going to dominate the year. I don't think it'll live up to Breath of the Wild. It can't. Breath of the Wild is so high. I'm sure Tears of the Kingdom would be a fantastic game. It just won't be as hype-inducing or all-consuming as Breath of the Wild was. It won't have the same impact. You won't feel the same way. enjoy things the same. It'll feel like more Breath of the Wild. That familiarity is there now. They can't replicate that. So I think it'll be good, it'll review well, but obviously it'll sell less because Breath of the Wild came out at the start of Switch's life and this is coming out in year 6. But I think it'll do, I mean, obviously it'll do well enough. It'll probably at least do 15, 20 million maybe, but it's not going to do the 28 million or whatever that Breath of the Wild did. And beyond that, we don't really know about Nintendo's 2023. Pikmin 4, that's a big one, technically. Don't know anything about that yet. Mario, the movie, that's in March. Looking forward to that coming out. Obviously, my expectations were completely thrown out the window because I expected the worst, and this looks like the best. So, quite a turnaround. I'm obviously very excited for that and where that could lead in future. Metroid, you know, it wouldn't be a Novus Corvius video if I didn't talk about Metroid. Do we hear from it this year? Does Metroid Prime 4 release? That's what I've been saying for the last 4 years. Oh, it's coming out in November 2023. Now that we're in 2023, I'm skeptical. I said the same thing before in the past. I was like, oh, it could release in 2022. And then it got to 2021 and I was like, yeah, I don't think so. And same thing with Breath of the Wild 2 and, you know, other these things. You think they're going to come out in a certain year, but when you reach that point, you feel like it's later. I don't know. Last February, we got that artwork image on their Twitter. That amounted to nothing. I don't know if that was teasing Metroid Prime 4 and we were supposed to get a trailer that year because Metroid Prime Trilogy was supposed to come out, but they had to delay Prime 4 to 2024, and so Metroid Prime Trilogy is actually coming out this year instead, and the trailer we would have gotten last year, we're getting this year. Pure speculation. I have no clue, but either way, that image went nowhere. That hype was for nothing, but tough to say. I really don't know what to think about Metroid going in this year. It's been 4 years since we last heard about it, so surely we've got to hear about Prime 4. I mean, we've got to hear about it eventually. There's so much talk about it at the moment. It's like with Bayonetta 3. The dissatisfaction grew to such an extreme boiling point in September 2021 when we finally got that trailer. That's what it feels like right now with Metroid Prime 4. So maybe that is a sign that we're going to see footage this year. I don't know. Maybe the game even comes out this year still. I don't know. I really don't know. Until we see something, it's just, we have nothing. We have literally nothing to go on. So who knows? I'll obviously be doing videos on that later in the year. And whatever else pops up along the way. So yeah, looking forward to the year ahead, personally and for YouTube. Forgot to mention as well, this marks 10 years on YouTube for me. In June, to be precise. I'll be doing a video in June for that specifically, but that's a big milestone for me, 10 years on YouTube. So I'll see if I can do something special for that. But anyways, first video 2023, just wanted to get this out of the way. Look back on the reaction videos, even though I sort of did more talking about video games and movies this year than I did reflections, but hey, whatever. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything down in the comment section below. And yeah, with that all said, thank you all for watching and please subscribe.